1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, away we go. We're racing in Spielberg. As there's a good start from David Albon as we head down into turn 1. They all jockey positions back here. The two Saubers and Williams. They all fight as they head down into turn 2 and 3. Here we go. There's moves here from Max Beard looking to the inside of Jonathan Ibbett. Oh no! That's a Mercedes who's out of the race, and I don't know if that's going to be a safety car. I'm not sure what happened to the Mercedes, but heading down into turn 4, that is the V-Carb sending it to the inside of that would be Landon Barra now as they head down the hill into turn 5. This is great racing here on lap 1 as the V-Carb splitting. Oh no, that's Max Beard off the road. Beard in the gravel and now up in the marbles as he heads down through here into the final corner. He's now falls down to P7 when he started P3. So Beard, that was an unfortunate moment right there. It's just down to second and last out of everyone that's running. Williams, here comes Jonathan Ibbett, who's trying to get points here to try to catch up to Sam Lewis in the World Championship. Jonathan Ibbett goes up to P1, goes to the lead of the race. Jonathan Ibbett, new race leader here on lap 2. They're out of DRS. So Getty Elimini could have a chance at getting P3 here, getting to the podium. He's actually going to make the move now. Here comes Gatti Elimini, not going to get there. As here comes Christian Severson, who gets touched, and he gets off the road as the kick Sauber. The other one slips through. Here comes Max Beard to the inside of Christian Severson. As Severson from that almost loses 3 spots. He loses 2 spots as Beard couldn't make the move. Here comes Trevor Massey. He's going to have a run on the Red Bull. Here he comes. Will he make the move? No, he's not going to make the move. As that's Max Beard almost. He's thought about the send right there as they all fight positions back here. Looking at the front, David Albon has taken the lead of the Grand Prix though, but Jonathan Ibbett does have the DRS. Can't get there though as they head down as this whole cluster of cars as that's a Ferrari sending it to the inside of the Red Bull and Max Beard down at P8. Trevor Massey up to P7. Turn 3. No moves made, but now the Aston Martin's going to have DRS, and he's likely going to make the move as there's Saubers fighting. Oh, that was off the road a little bit there. That was Gatti Elimini. Looking at the front, though, they're side by side. The Aston Martin is going to take the lead of the race. Here he goes. He has Slipstream and the DRS. There's a little bit of charging ERS from David Albon. Here comes Jonathan Ibbett, gonna get the run. He goes to the outside of that turn 3. It's Jonathan Ibbett now gonna go ahead, might take the lead of the race. As he does, he clears him before the corner. Ibbett to the lead of the race, but will Aston Martin have anything to say about it? He is right on the rear gearbox as here he comes with the DRS. Here he comes to the inside of Jonathan Ibbett. Here he comes as now he keeps the lead of the race. Oh, he gets shoved off almost. There's a lot of contact with Royce Krohn and Gatti Elimini as they go side by side through the sweeping corners. They touch as that's Landon Barra now around. Landon Barra now around in the sweeping corners, and now Landon Barra now falls away far back to the lead pack or to the second pack. Good run here as here he comes with the DRS. Will he try something different though, or will he go for the move? Ibbett, he's gonna stay behind. He thought about the move there, but didn't go for it. Ibbett now gonna stay behind. He's gonna have DRS here, and Ibbett should get the lead of the race right here. Oh, he might not get there though. It's into the braking zone. He goes to the inside. Here comes Ibbett to the inside of the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin can't hold it on the outside as the Williams. Ibbett goes to the top of the board. Beard has gotten up into the top 5, so he's recovered pretty well. Here comes Royce Krohn, though, to the inside. Gonna have the outside, though, into this corner. Here we go to around the outside, side by side, sideways for Beard. Beard. Oh, sideways for the Red Bull. Side by side now here as they head down into the final corners. Beard's gonna back off. Royce Krohn up to the top 5. Oh, Beard is sideways right now. They're all sideways as they head down this front stretch here. Here we go. Here comes the Ferrari looking. Might get a 2 for 1 here. Oh, to the inside of Royce Crown. Can't get there. He goes up one spot. Will he get two right here? 3 wide as they head down into turn 3. Here comes Beard looking to the inside. Beard, oh, not going to get there though. Yeah, the move didn't work out. He's going to fall down to P7. Most likely, yes, he will. I haven't really checked up at the front right here much, but still Hibbett has the lead. But still, David Albon is right there in the DRS and looks like he might be able to get a move here. As we head down the front stretch for the 12th time today, here comes David Albon to the inside with the DRS. He takes the lead of the race, but Hibbett now going to have the DRS here down this straightaway. Here comes Jonathan Hibbett. He's not going to quite get there, though, I don't think. He's going to have a run up the hill, but not going to make a move until the braking zone at turn 3. Head onto the front stretch. Beard, he's going to have a good run. To the inside he goes on the Williams. Also side by side for the podium places. Getty Elimini looked on Christian Severson. Wasn't able to get there. Looking here though. Oh no! That was the Williams who went off. It's the other Williams going for the lead. It's so hard to keep up with all these battles. Looking at the front though, Jonathan Hibbett and David Albon neck and neck as they head down on turn 4. Side by side for the race lead here, but I think Hibbett might get it. Still side by side through here. Oh, Hibbett now might try the crossover. No, as David Albon hangs on. As looking here, Beard up into the top 5 with Royce Crown's mistake here earlier this lap. Williams, Jonathan Hibbett is going to have a look here down into turn 3. Oh, the Aston Martin look to break the slipstream, break the toe, but it won't be enough because here comes Jonathan Hibbett. Or will it be enough? No, because it's a little deep from the Aston Martin. As the Williams of Jonathan Hibbett goes to the top of the board, but here comes Aston Martin. Aston Martin, David Albon looks to the inside once again, not going to get there. Hibbett takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Yeah, pit window is open here, so yeah, Beard came in a little early. Here comes the kick salver. Getty Elimini into the pits. Trevor Massey into the pits. And Royce Crown in the pits. Oh, that was really deep from Royce Crown. Does not speed, though, thankfully, for him. Landon Barrow now takes P4 with those 3 pitting. Looking at the front, this is likely, they're likely going to both come into the pits here. The Williams and the Aston Martin. This is insane racing as here comes the Aston Martin to the outside of turn 4, but he's going to clear him for the corner. Is the Aston Martin up into the lead of the race once again, and they're going to have to try to get this sorted out because they're likely both coming to the pits this time. It was a good stop from the Sauber. Getty Elimini is, Landon Barrow now in the pits. Christian Severson. Will Getty Elimini be able to get the undercut on Christian Severson? Oh, he will easily because Christian Severson is repairing that front wing, and these guys also are going to easily go around Christian Severson. So Severson is going to repair his front wing and going to be way back in the field, but he might be able to work his way up with the front wing repaired. Max Beard P4 right now. Getty Elimini P3. They're trying to chase them down for the podium, but they are way far behind. Well, actually, no. Now the top 2 come into the pits. What a stop from the Aston Martin, though. That was a great stop from the Aston Martin crew, and David Albon going to pull away quite a lot with that great pit stop from Aston Martin. Getty Elimini not going to pull off the undercut on these guys, but he is going to gain quite a lot. They're all evenly spaced now, and Hibbett does not have the DRS, so David Albon looks like he's in really good shape right now. Yes, here's the big fight here. 3 cars here. So, here's Royce Crown looking sideways into turn 4. He got the move done sideways through turn 4. That was an insane move from Royce Crown, who takes P4. Is all looking here for the battle for P4. Here comes Beard. He's going to have a look to the outside and easily get the move done. Oh wow, that was, you can see how powerful the DRS is because Royce Crown went down to P6 in the matter of just 1 straightaway. Fight for P4 once again. Here comes the Red Bull. He goes to P4, but now gonna not have DRS here. Here comes Trevor Massey in the Ferrari. And also Royce Crown with a full head of steam, but Royce Crown boxes the Ferrari in, and now Royce Crown up to P4. Smart thinking from the Williams there. Here comes the Red Bull. He's gonna have a look here down at turn 4. Not gonna make the move though. Ferrari with the DRS. Here he comes. It's also Royce Crown running low on ERS as the Ferrari goes to P4. The Red Bull fighting for P5. Can't get there. Oh, yes, he will, because the Williams sends it in a little too deep. Gonna be a dead heat down into turn 4. As, yep, the Red Bull goes up to P5. Is also don't count out these two back here, Christian Severson and Landon Baranow. They are catching. They are definitely catching to the rear of Royce Crown here. Yeah, Christian Severson has great pace. It's just unfortunately they got wing damage. Just oh no, that's the Maddox Spirit off the road. Beard off the road, and he's going to fall maybe out of the DRS range. Yeah, Christian Severson is right there here. He's looking to get the job done here on Maddox Beard. He looks to the inside. Here we go. Down at turn 1. Christian Severson, Maddox Beard, side by side as they head down through here. Turn 1, oh, the head of apex there from the V-Carb. He pushes the Red Bull a little bit wide. As here we go, DRS from Christian Severson. They lose a little bit of time, though, to Royce Crown. They all fight down into the braking zone. Still side by side as they head down through turn 3, down into turn 4. They're side by side. Beer going to keep P6. But now they lost so much time to Royce Crown. I don't know if they'll be able to make it up. Severson looking here, the Red Bull Junior team on the Red Bull Senior team as they head down into the sweeping corners here. Oh, and yeah, Christian Severson gets the move done. Severson has great pace right now, trying to catch up to Royce Crown. I wouldn't be surprised if he can even challenge for a podium here. Down, up the hill, there's slipstream from the Sauber. Will he make the move? Yes, swings to the inside, and Landon Baranow, oh, not quite there. Side by side as they head down into turn down at turn 4. Here comes the Sauber and the Red Bull side by side as they head into the braking zone. And Maddox Spirit falls down a P8. Just did not manage his tires very well, and yeah, he kind of shows. And if he's got to show that, he's got to get around these guys and pull away 3 seconds, which is probably not going to happen. But he could still get past these guys on track. Oh, that was wide from the Williams. 3 wide as they head down the straightaway. Christian Severson, through goes Severson, goes to P5, defends on the Ferrari, as now he might be able to get up to P4 here. He gains on the braking zone, gains on the exit, as he's down this straightaway here. Here comes the V-Carb, not going to quite get the run though, as here comes the Ferrari with slipstream, not going to get there though. Down into the braking zone here, turn 1, a little wide, and that's a 3-second penalty for Royce Crown. Now this is fight for position here for Christian Severson. Severson knows that. He goes to the inside of Royce Crown, who also has a 3-second penalty. As now the Ferrari goes to the inside, and the Ferrari is provisional P4 right now. Unless he gets a 3-second penalty. Here he comes though. What a run from the Ferrari. What a run. As there we go. Sideways from the Ferrari though. Sideways as he loses the 2 spots. He just touched the V-Carb there. Now the V-Carb should be able to run away here from these 2. Down this straightaway here. Here we go. The fight here is all the Williams looks to the inside. Here we go. Down into the braking zone. Royce Crown goes up to P4. On track at least, as they head down into this back straightaway for one final time. As Christian Severson does want to get around these guys. Maddox Beard, good. The fast lap attempt was a success. He goes to the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. It's a good job from Maddox Beard there. But looking here at the front, complete dominance from David Albon. He's going to win the Austrian Grand Prix. David Albon goes 2 in a row at Austria. The Williams, Jonathan Ibbett, comes through the final corners. He's going to come home. Still going to gain a lot of points on Sam Lewis. He's going to come home for a solid P2 finish for the sprint race and the Grand Prix. Sauber comes home for a second podium in Formula Legion. He comes home for a podium finish. As you see the shuffling here. Landon Bear now, what a performance there, P5 after penalties. The Ferrari P4, Rex Kahn P6, Christian Severson P7, Max Beard, whose fastest lap attempt was a success. He heads to the final corners, gonna gain an extra point. Here as he heads through these final corners here. Max Beard, P8 in Austria.